Welcome to the AFC East Roundtable, a weekly live show featuring top-tier insight, analysis, and heavy debates on all things AFC East. From the best creators in the division, including Buffalo Bills creator Dan Mitchell, Miami Dolphins creator TD Finstock, New York Jets creator Richie from Jets Media, and finally New England Patriots creator Colby from Patriots Global. Make sure you catch the AFC East Roundtable live every Monday at 7 p.m. EST and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. EST on the AFC East Roundtable YouTube channel. AFC East Roundtable, we are live here on your favorite show on YouTube. At least I hope so. Shout out to everybody tuning in to the chat. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button on your way into the show. I'm Richie. He's Colby. That guy over there, his name's Tony. And don't worry, we may not have a Bills rep tonight, but we will be talking about that Patriots and Bills game. And I will fill in for Dan tonight. I will give you guys the Bills perspective. I'm neutral tonight. I'll give my perspective of the Jets from a Jets lens, and then I'm going to put my Buffalo Bills cap on. How about that? Not that I'm a Bills fan, but I'll give you the biased Dan Mitchell running the table perspective, okay? I'm going to just say, because that's what Dan's narrative is. They ain't losing again. But welcome on in, everybody. Appreciate you guys tuning in, as always. Dan on vacation. Colby, how you feeling, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. It's a very, very busy month, as it always is with the holidays. I said this probably last week. I'm going to say it again with school right around the bend, finally wrapping up here for college. I graduate here next week. I fly out to Florida on Tuesday. I'm trying to cram 2 weeks of school into 1 week here. And so I'm going to be honest. I'm very stressed, but we're about to be over the hill and officially be done. And so it's all leading out to something, baby. It's
all popping bottles for you, brother. We're popping bottles for you.
We're popping all the bottles. Monday's a show, baby. Monday's a show.
Oh, brother. Well, TD, how you doing, brother?
I'm okay, but I'm a little sad. People in the chat keep on attacking me because I'm a Bills hater. Man, ain't nobody no Bills hater. Y'all just don't like the truth. But you're going to get a whole lot of truth in this episode. Stay tuned, baby. Let's get it.
Well, what do you mean? What truth are you referring to?
This week, man, it's a big matchup, a big divisional matchup, conference implications, everything. A lot is on the line. Playoff seeding, all of it. Patriots versus Buffalo Bills, baby.
Oh, baby. Let's get right into business. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you did not already. It really does a great way to propel the YouTube live stream to the algorithm. First super chat of the night from Bobajet, $5. Pats have had only one win against a real playoff team this year. Pats are exiting in their first playoff game this year, and the Bills are better. Let's go, Jets.
That's why the Patriots have had 10 straight wins, right? I mean, they beat the Panthers, who are competing for the NFC South, and blew them out. They beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are in the playoffs. They beat the Buffalo Bills, who are in the playoffs. So appreciate the $5 super chat, but what you said was incorrect.
Thanks for the $5 super chat. You know, TD will be like, yeah, you're right, bro. Because TD has angles. And I'm waiting, TD. One of these days, you're going to have your angle against the Patriots. And maybe
it's going to be week 18.
If they continue to dominate. I don't know what it's going to do to get there, but you're going to have an angle 18. Where you're.
I'm just honest every week. That's all,
no, you're
man.
Not, though. You're a hypocrite.
It's honesty, man.
We all know your angles here.
I have
if Drake May wins MVP this year and the Patriots go to the AFC Championship and lose, you're still going to be like glazing him and not hating on him, man. Your division rival. But if the Bills did it, you'd be hating on him, not glazing him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
TD respects the game.
I mean, see,
he didn't respect the Bills.
Is disingenuous, Richie? What's the expectation for the Bills or failure? Super Bowl or bust? What were the expectations for the Patriots this year? 5 wins? Playoffs. 5 wins? So, yeah, it would be different. Come on, man. We got to listen, Bills fans. Y'all got to just start being honest, man. I'm not hating on y'all. I'm just giving real, honest opinion.
TD, I said this before, and I just want to reiterate it for the people that maybe didn't hear it before. The same bums in the chat who are going to laugh at the Patriots, even if they are a first-round playoff exit, if they go to the Super Bowl and lose the Super Bowl, Those same people that are going to clown the Patriots for doing that were the same people that had the Patriots saying that they would be lucky to get 6 wins on the season. So if they already have 11 wins, they're competing not just for the AFC East. They've already won that. But I'm talking about the AFC now.
Tell them, Kobe.
But I'm sorry. So if they've already gone well past your expectations, how are you going to clown them when they've already more than doubled what you thought they were going to do? That's just hypocritical.
Doubled it up, Kobe. Almost doubled the total.
You know what, Colby? Talk to me when you have a Super Bowl hat like I do. Huh?
Okay, that's fair. I got you, bro.
You know what I mean? Oh, wait, I forgot. Colby was with us covering the Super Bowl last year. So
I did. I just didn't get the hat. I got the shirt from the airport.
You didn't get no hat, though. You know, hey, all I'm saying, bro, hopefully, crossing the fingers, we will be at the Super Bowl again this year. We have to wait to see if we're approved. But what if the Patriots in the Super Bowl and you get to interview Drake May, Colby? Would you be? I don't know.
I'd be like, dude, you remember me from training camp? You remember me? I'll see you next year.
If that's the case, Colby, we're gonna have to leave you at home. I don't know if I can trust you.
Dude, that's fair. I'm jumping over the fence. I'm going to him. I'm giving him a hug. I'm saying,
he's
yo,
not
where's
gonna
your
even touch the NFC, whatever NFC team there is. He's not gonna care about them. He's gonna be all over the page.
So, what are your thoughts about the upcoming blowout you're gonna provide on this NFC team?
We'll see. Boba Jet doubles down. Those teams are frauds also, not real contenders. Keyword real.
So wait, I'm sorry. You're upset that they haven't gone up against, in your opinion, a real team? Because originally you said they haven't played a playoff team. You said they beat one, and then I corrected you and said, factually, no, that's not correct. And now you're trying to say, no, a real one. What do you qualify as real? The Rams? So you're mad that they didn't have the Rams on their schedule? Is that it? You're going back on your words now.
Well, when you verse Brady Cook and the Jets, that's a real contender, baby.
I like Brady.
TD, I noticed Bills fans always blame Mahomes for playoff failures, but they also lost to Burrow and Watson. New England are 80, 51, and 1. Number 7 ring soon.
Ooh.
Tom Brady, 7 rings.
Bro, Patriots fans are out here letting them know. Thank you for the super chat. Another Patriots fan. I feel iffy about the Bills game. The only advantage we have is home turf. Otherwise, we facing healthy Bills on a hot streak while down our best LT and DT.
Yeah, trenches, man.
Suffering. Patriots fans, let us know how you're feeling about this game coming up in the chat. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Joey with a $10. Appreciate that, man. The super chats are very generous tonight. Love you, TD, but you are blind hating the Bills. Call you PTSD for how the Bills have shut the Finns down in the past. You look like a Temu Mark Henry. Instead, my order came Mark Hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry. PTSD for how the Bills have shut the Finns down in the past. Let me reverse my brain. Oh, that was the last time we played. What happened? You lost. We beat you. What are you talking about? Only thing that matters is the last time you played somebody and what did you do? You're a loser. We own y'all. We own y'all at this point. We got the last win. So we own y'all. Ain't nobody worrying about no Buffalo Bills. And everybody hating on y'all. Why can't y'all accept the truth? Y'all just don't like to hear it from me. That's what it is.
Wow. That's crazy. Well, Vitamin Energy is an opportunity for you to get some energy that comes with benefits. If you guys want to use the code BOGO Roundtable at checkout, you'll get 2 packs for the price of 1. And they give you amazing deals. My favorite right now is where's the one I love? The Focus one is the one I personally like to use. If you guys want to get the Focus Energy on their website, you guys will get an opportunity to stay healthy, keto friendly. It tastes great, nourishes the body, energizes you up to 7+ hours without a sugar crash, by the way. You can get it in your local stores, but why would you go get it at your local store if you can get it right here through our link in the description? Go use the code BOGO Roundtable, and you will be able to get that. So big shout out to vitaminenergy.com for being the proud sponsor of the AFC East Roundtable. And this next segment is brought to you by Vitamin Energy, which let's just jump right into it. This is what the people are here for. Buffalo Bills versus the New England Patriots. The 11-2 Patriots taking on the 9-4 Buffalo Bills. Ooh, doesn't get better than that. My only issue with this game is it's not on prime time. What's that about? I agree. NFL? What's going on here? So we shall see. We don't have a Bills rep on this show, but I will fill in for Dan, like I said. So I'm going to put on a Bills cap and be Dan Mitchell during this preview. But I'll kick it over to the Patriots representative on the panel, TD Pats Talk. What is your thoughts and your preview of this game?
All right, Richie, y'all gonna stop this, man.
I mean, you want this. You embrace your love. Oh, Drake May. You go to sleep at night watching Drake May highlights.
You're not I'm not allowed to acknowledge greatness. You know,
the only reason is because how you never ever gave the Bills their credit when it was due.
Because I knew the outcome. That's
the only reason, bro. If you did the same thing with the Bills this entire year, then no one will be saying these things.
Hold on. Have the Bills been on fire this entire year? Has the Bills been
talking about like previous years
all year?
Previous years.
Yeah, but previous years I was hating on them. Now I don't have to hate anymore. All right. The reality is here, okay? The New England Patriots are here, all right, and they've arrived with their coach. But here we go, man. You sure you don't want Kobe to go first?
I want the real Pats fan to step up first.
All right, go ahead, Kobe.
Put them fins up.
Go ahead, Kobe.
You want me to take this for you?
Yes.
All right. He's passing it over to the Patriots expert here.
Hey, man, look, this is a hat and T-shirt game for New England this week. Okay, this is a huge game for New England to solidify their playoff chances, to solidify the AFC East, and more specifically for Dan Mitchell to solidify the haircut that is inevitably coming to him because of the debate that we made just a few months back after that New England Patriots win against Buffalo. Was that week 4? And so if the Patriots win this game right here, it's a hat and T-shirt game. We have won the AFC East. Mike Vrabel knows this. The team knows this. They've talked about it before the bye week. They talked about it coming into the bye week. This is an opportunity for the Patriots to do everything that Mike Vrabel said in his introductory press conference. They've done it all so far. They've taken advantage of bad football. They've competed for the AFC. They're competing for the AFC East, and they can do all 3 of these things yet again in this game. So I'm expecting that this is going to be a game that the Patriots are going to be well prepared for. This is a game that I think they've circled on their calendar heading into the bye week, and now, of course, throughout their bye week getting ready for. And so I look at this game, and I look at what my original predictions were for New England and Buffalo before the season started. I thought that these teams were going to split. Everybody called me crazy. Buffalo Bills fans were saying, you've won 4 games in back-to-back years. You've gotten lucky. We're not splitting. And now you guys are praying to God that you're going to get a split this year. And so I look at this and I say, I have to go back on what I originally had my predictions at. Because, interesting fact, Mike Vrabel, throughout his time being a head coach in the NFL, is 6-0. He is undefeated coming out of the bye week. The New England Patriots have 11 wins on the season. They have won 10 straight games in a row. Every single good opponent, despite all of you soft schedule people out there, all of the good opponents the Patriots have played, they have beaten this season. So I do have to take the New England Patriots to win this game. They have no reason for me to not pick them. This is also going to be a home game for the Patriots, so they will have home field advantage. I believe that Patriots fans are going to come out there. They're going to be roaring for a big in-division matchup. They're going to be roaring to win the division for the first time since 2019. I look at the injury report, and the Patriots have gotten a little bit more healthy, but so have the Buffalo Bills. And so from an injury standpoint, I don't think this is something that the Patriots are going to have the advantage on. Looking at the injury report that came out here today, Terrell Jennings, 3rd-string running back, he's dealing with the concussion. He probably won't play. Left tackle, our backup left tackle, Vidarian Lowe, he's dealing with an abdomen injury. He was a limited participant. That is something to watch, but Harold Landry, limited. Christian Barmore was getting a little bit of rest, but Jared Wilson, the rookie left guard that went down a few weeks ago, looked like it was going to be a 6 to 8 week injury. He was a full participant, so potentially getting him back in this game. Kyrie's Tonga, our backup defensive tackle / fullback, he was a full participant. Special teams ace, all-pro gunner, Brendan Schooler, he was a full participant. So New England is going to be out Will Campbell. They are going to be out Milton Williams. Those are 2 massive losses in the trenches on both sides of the football that are going to give Buffalo an opportunity to make their voices heard on both sides of the football. But I think New England is healthy enough to where they're going to be able to compensate for those injuries. As for Buffalo, the injury report is not bad for them. Dawson Knox, he was just dealing with some personal rest there. He was their only non-participant of practice so far. But Joshua Palmer, Spencer Brown, Joey Bosa, Terrell Bernard, all of those guys were limited participants based off of the research that I've done. Sounds like a good amount of those guys will be ready to go, but don't expect every single one of those guys to ultimately play. Dalton Kincaid, full participant. Cole Bishop, full participant. When I look at this game from a Buffalo Bills fan's perspective, what you have to do to win this game is run 12 personnel up and down the New England Patriots' throat, okay? They were able to stop Shakir for the most part last game. They were able to stop the wide receiver core for the most part last game. How you win this is by targeting the Patriots' deficiencies in the defense, and that is going up against the tight ends. Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox, that is how you win this football game. Without having Milton Williams, the Patriots' run defense, it's not bad, but it's been average. They've definitely taken a step back. So is this an opportunity where James Cook can run the football a little bit? How the Patriots are going to want to win this game is by forcing Josh Allen to beat them through the air. Patriots are very opportunistic from a defensive standpoint. They will force Josh Allen, some of these players, to turn over the football. If you can beat them with your tight ends, operate short to intermediate, just get down the field methodically and run the football, that's how you win this game. From a Patriots standpoint, just come out and do what you've been doing. Drake May is one of the best deep ball throwers that we've seen since 1970. This running game is finally getting going. Ramondre Stevenson looking healthier. And a dynamic that the Patriots did not have last time they played the Buffalo Bills. Travion Henderson, who is finally getting going. I think he could be the difference maker in this one. I think it's going to ultimately come down close. It's going to be a gritty game that can go either way. But I'm going to take the New England Patriots to win this one. Again, Mike Vrabel undefeated coming out of the bye week. They know the expectations for this one, and I think these Patriots players are going to be fired up and well prepared.
Woo! Back-breaking analysis from our Patriots expert. That's what you like to see. Now kicking it over to our other Patriots expert before I hit you with the facts, says Dan Mitchell.
Go ahead, Rich.
Your thoughts, TD?
This is going to be a phenomenal game. I can't wait to watch it because I love great football. We're talking about two great football teams. The Buffalo Bills are a great football team, obviously, that has their issues at times. The New England Patriots have proven this year that they're a great football team as well, but this is going to be their biggest challenge yet. They ran into this challenge before, but it was earlier in the season. I look at that last game, and, I really look at it. I'm like, the Bills dominated time of possession. Like literally, they had like 36 minutes to 25 minutes, somewhere around there. And then I look at the fact that Josh Allen, he was able to throw the ball decent. The Bills ran the ball way better than the Patriots, over 118 yards. And the Bills actually, like when you look at the team stats, didn't look too terrible outside of turnovers. Turnovers really killed them. But the Bills also came in that game with a game plan. This young guy, Drake May, who do he think he is? We going to shut down this run and let's see if he can beat us. Yeah, y'all did a great job shutting down the run. The Patriots' leading rusher had 24 yards. But Drake May punched y'all in y'all mouth. And Stephon Diggs was out for blood. And you think Stephon Diggs ain't waking up in this game? You don't think they force-feeding him the football against your guys, Buffalo? That's exactly what's going to happen. But here's the difference. Since Drake May stuck it to you last time when you played the run and thought you didn't have to really worry about him, you thought you could man up and island up, and he throwing those dimes, you're going to get up out of that. Now you're going to play well-balanced defense to make sure that you play everything. And you know what? Now the Patriots about to run the ball down your throat because you've never been able to stop the run, to be quite honest. Might have had maybe 2 games all season doing a great job stopping the run, or a team got down quick and they had to throw more. The Bills aren't a good run defense like people think. And the Patriots, they're going to try to instill the run in this game, and they're going to run the football. Now, the Patriots going to win this game too. They're at home. Crowd going to be going crazy. And Josh Allen, you're going to be needing him to be a hero again. And I'm not giving him back-to-back hero games. Not against a Vrabel-led defense. Not against a Vrabel-led defense. The only concern I have about this game for the Patriots are the fans of Patriots. Kobe, the most confident person I done heard all day. We may lose it, because, like, what is wrong with y'all? Wake up. This is when your team needs you the most. This is when the AFC East needs you. You got to take that bum down. You got to take Josh Allen down. Y'all got to beat him. Hey, Kobe, do you remember this the last time y'all played Buffalo? Do you remember where they hit Drake May in the head?
Yeah.
You remember that play where they hit him in the head?
Yeah.
He wasn't the same ever since then. I was actually trolling because I was streaming the game, Kobe. I said, y'all done hit that man in the head. Now he finna go off on y'all. He ain't been the same since. He been going off. Ever since the Buffalo Bills hit that man in the head, he been going off. It was that one play. I was trolling. I was just like, now he gonna go off. He start going off, Kobe. And he still remember that little hit in the head, Bills fans, okay? So listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel bad for y'all Bills fans because y'all just like Dolphin fans. The organization, the team always give you false hope. And what you got last week, that was false hope. Oh, we ain't losing tonight because you had an impressive win in some cold weather and Josh Allen became Superman again. That ain't happening this week against the Vrabel-led defense. The Patriots are going to win this game. Last time they won 23-20. This time they're going to win 35-17 blowout.
Keep in mind, too, James Cook has been fumbling the ball as of late. I mean, 2 weeks in a row where he's had fumbles. 3-4 fumbles in the last 2 weeks. And so even if Josh Allen does play superhero football and he doesn't turn the football over, even if you can get a turnover on James Cook, this Patriots defense, like I said, very opportunistic. If they get a turnover or two on you, they're going to take advantage of that.
They turning the ball over. It's just how many times. Josh Allen going to give you 2 in this one. Now, anybody going to help? James Cook, anybody? But Josh Allen going to give you 2. This is the one, man. Kobe, man, y'all better not lose because y'all frauds if you lose, Kobe.
The Patriots got the AFC East anyway. Like, even if they lose this game, like, this is a hat and t-shirt game. But even if they lose this, all right, you go out next week and beat whoever you got up. You beat the Ravens. All right, you won the AFC East anyway. So
TD, your final score prediction is what again? You said blowout?
Yeah, 35-17.
That's so disrespectful, bro.
Why is it disrespectful?
That's where
they
it's
at home.
beyond.
They at home, Richie.
I don't
They at home. They won 23-20 last time. They at home, Richie.
Do you think the home field is that much of an advantage?
It's home field.
The Bills are not
it's home field. They've gotten better. They're understand themselves more as a team. And you back to a division rival. Bills finna get smoked.
I mean, this is like you're not really giving us good and like they're gonna get smoked because they're on the road.
Because they're not going to be able to stop.
That's why. Because that's the reason. Because they're not at home.
Richie, you wouldn't. It's your problem, Richie. Why you don't ever listen to the analysis? I already told you they're gonna try to play balanced defense this time, and the Patriots are gonna run the ball all down their throat. That's where they're
gonna run the football down their throat. I'm sorry, but the last I checked, that's not a strength of the Patriots. They're good at a lot of things. No, and they've been getting better as of late. But the New England Patriots is not built on running down people's throats. That's not what they're known for.
The Bills are horrible in stopping the run.
And they're not efficient at running the ball effectively like other teams are. Not saying they're a terrible run game. I'm not saying that.
Richie,
but I do not think they have the offense and the offensive line ability to run block, to run it all over the Buffalo Bills like you think.
Why they run the ball all down their throat and be like, where did that come from? Because it's going to be the Bills' game plan. Now they have to switch. Last time they went to stop the run. This time they're going to try to stop the pass because they gave it to them last time.
I think the Bills' strength works right into what the New England Patriots' strengths are, because if the one thing about the Bills' defense that you got to give them credit for is their secondary. In my opinion, I think that their secondary has been playing decent football as of late. The young kid, Buffalo secondary. No. And I think that Drake May and the Buffalo and the New England Patriots offense, they're more of a prolific offense through the air, pass attack. They have one of the best pass attacks in the NFL, not on the ground. Like they're way better through the air than on the ground based off of all the data. And that's okay. I mean, you can win football games that way, which is why I just disagree with what you're saying, that the Patriots can all of a sudden run the football all over the place. And I think the Bills, it's going to be a great reason. It's a really good pass attack on offense against a really good secondary. And then on the other side of things, Josh Allen, the Bills, it really comes down to this. If Buffalo does not turn the ball over and Josh Allen does not cough one of those things up, Drake May, he protects the ball, but here and there, he'll have one of those turnovers in a game. So I really do think that who's going to win the turnover battle, who's going to have the ball at the end of the game, because I think that the Patriots defense, they're good, but the thing about them that I like is they're very opportunistic. They get the stops when they need to. They're a defense that allows you to get a lot of stuff underneath. They do not allow you to beat you over the top. That's the whole philosophy. Just we'll give you everything you need underneath, but you're not going to get anything over the top. So I think it's up to Josh Allen, that offense, take those things underneath, Be smart. Don't be Superman, Josh Allen. Just take what's given to you and let yourself get into the red zone, because the Buffalo Bills are fantastic getting into the red zone at scoring touchdowns. I don't know where the stat is right now, but I believe the Bills are one of the best teams in the entire NFL in red zone efficiency of scoring touchdowns when they get into the red zone. So as long as they do that, I do have the Buffalo Bills winning this game. I think that the Patriots got them earlier in the season, and I think that the Bills are going to beat them this time around. And then I also predict that they're going to match up in the playoffs. I don't know if that'll be divisional or championship round or even in the wild card for all we know, but I'm excited. I think that this is the beginning of a very special rivalry between these two guys. But I just trust Josh Allen a little bit more in this game. Right now, Drake May is the better quarterback this season. No doubt about it. I know that'll piss off some Bills fans, but statistically and everything outside of that, the data will tell you that Drake May has been the better quarterback this season. But when it comes to this stage of the season, Josh Allen always plays really good, man. The one thing I know about Josh Allen, the one thing I still don't know about Drake May, the only reason why I don't know about it is because we haven't seen it yet. He hasn't been given the opportunity, is when the pressure's at its highest, who are you? I know who Josh Allen is when the pressure's at its highest. I don't know who the Patriots are because they haven't been in that situation yet. And you can say the win against the Bills early in the season. You can say the Bucs. You can say the Panthers game. And I'm not taking anything away from them. They can only play who's in front of them. But the reality is they have not been in a situation where like pressure is through the roof. And we're going to see that version of the Patriots, especially later in the season, this game for sure, and the playoffs, where it's like, okay, this is a big, big game, and this is one of them. So I'm going to take the Bills. They have a lot of experience, and I think that Sean McDermott's going to have this team ready to go, and it's going to be a nail-biter. I think it's going to go down to the wire. I see it going to be a final score of 31-28, Buffalo coming out on top, and it's going to be an epic. And I also think even the Bills winning this game and the Patriots losing, it's not going to change much. The Patriots are still going to win the division. And the only thing that is in risk here is the Patriots not getting that first seed, which of course you want if you're the New England Patriots. So I don't really think the Patriots have much to lose in this situation. So you've won 10 in a row. I mean, you're destined to get a loss eventually, which is why I think the Bills are playing a little bit more desperate.
Yeah, that's the last thing I'll say too, Rich. That's what kind of worries me is I've had that same mindset of like, okay, you've won 10 straight in a row, but like, this is a brand new regime. Over 50% of the roster is new. You have new positional coaches, OC, DC, head coach. Everything is new. Drake May's in his first true year as a starter. Like, at some point, you're kind of destined for a loss, right? And so that's one thing that I've kind of had in the back of my mind too is, can the Patriots win out the rest of the season? Yes. Do I want them to? I'm not sure, because I want them to be as ready as possible when the postseason comes. And to get this many wins in a row, it's pretty unprecedented.
Yeah, and I think that, talk about the tests and the pressure. We know what Josh Allen is in these moments, and I'm excited to see what Drake May and this entire team. It's not all about Drake May, of course, but this is his opportunity more than anything because of the injuries now around him to the offensive line. I think that playmakers are healthy, right? You got Diggs, you got Hollins, you got everybody. But I think that at the end of the day, we've seen the Bills in these moments. We haven't seen the Patriots yet. And I'm excited to see what they look like when the pressure's at its highest. It's going to be great football, great for the NFL.
It'll be fun, man.
Yeah, when I did my research on this game yesterday, I looked at the fact that the Buffalo Bills are ranked 28th in the NFL in run defense, and not the Patriots' strong suit. But then I said, well, let me go to the game that's most similar to the Buffalo Patriots game. What other game does the Patriots have where they played a team that's at least similar to Buffalo? And what game do y'all think that is? At least Kobe, what game on your schedule with at least a competitive team would you say?
I'm going to assume you're talking about Tampa.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And what did y'all do on the ground against the 8th ranked defense of
Henderson
run
put up 147.
Yeah, y'all almost had like 200 rushing yards in the game. And y'all went off. And I said, well, I don't see why they couldn't do that if that was the focus against somebody else, because Tampa's going to lean on the secondary in the defense, and they're going to try to stop Drake May from throwing the football because he had already shown a little something by then. I think the Bills are going to have a hard day on the ground. They're not going to be able to stop the run.
Hey, man, look, to TD's credit, I will say the Patriots played the worst run defense before the bye week in the Giants, and they came out the first half averaging like 6 yards per carry with Ramondre and Travion Henderson. But then in the second half, when they were putting the game away and they were just predictably running the ball on first and second down, that's when the numbers started to go down a little bit. So the Patriots are finding some success on the ground.
Yeah,
My
man.
thing is, Vrabel knows December football, it's about to be a slight shift. We're finna run the football and play defense. Vrabel, that's his textbook. That's what he does. It's what he's always done. But we'll see.
What Vrabel is so good at is just managing the clock. Like, that's a real head coach. He was milking that clock way too early, but not in a bad way. It's like the fact that he was milking that clock against the Giants at like the beginning of the fourth quarter, playing just to milk the clock, just shows you how aware he is of everything. Like, there's so much to these games of football than we think. Like, we're always breaking down this, and that. But when it comes to managing the clock with the lead, he's just an expert at that. And I got to give him credit where it's deserved. But I'm excited, man. I really do think that this is going to be an epic game, and I'm sad that it's not on primetime football. You guys let us know in the chat who you got in this game. Bills, Patriots. Are there any Bills fans in the chat that think the Patriots are going to win? Any Patriots fans in the chat that think the Bills are going to win? Let us know your thoughts.
I didn't even know the Patriots had the third best run defense in the NFL.
Yeah, without Milton Williams.
They've been doing that every year. I mean, all year.
Rough. They've only allowed one rusher to go for 100+ yards, and that was Chase Brown a couple of weeks ago. Before they lost Milton Williams, they hadn't allowed a running back to go for 50 or more yards on them. So big loss.
Boba Jet, another super chat. My first comment said, real. You just chose not to hear it. They have faced no one who's considered a true contender. Bills was the only one.
I mean, you can say whatever you want. You can only play your schedule. You're the same bum who probably picked the Patriots to win 6 games, and now look at what they're doing. You can say their schedule as much as you want, but you don't get 10+ wins in a row. You don't get 11 wins overall, 10 wins in a row by having an easy schedule. Look at what the Saints and Falcons did last year. Why didn't they make the playoffs? Look at the team who had the easiest schedule in 2023. Why didn't they make the playoffs? It's a stupid excuse.
I don't know, Kobe. You lost to the Raiders, dude. Frauds.
Yeah, we lost to the Raiders week 1, and we ran a completely different offensive and defensive scheme in a brand new system. Wow, it's crazy.
Only Bills to worry about is light and gas, not buff. Says Super Dave Boston. That's running back in the division coming from a Dolphins fan. You know who he's voting for?
Oh, he's going A-Chain for sure.
James Cook.
I mean, okay, good, Richie. I'm glad you said that. Okay, you want to sit up here for the last few weeks? You want to sit up here the last few weeks
second
talk about my bias and all this and that? Why do you just hate to give Dolphin players their credit? HN is the best running back in his division by far. It's not even close. I argued this with y'all last year.
You know what? All right. You know what, TD? I'll give it to you. You have the best running back in the division at a position that is the least valuable in the entire National Football League.
Yeah, call it caveat all you want, but you were wrong.
You can grab a running back in the 6th round and be as good as A-Chain.
Wrong when we talked about this preseason, who the best running back was and who.
All right, congrats. Everybody give TD a round of applause. He was correct 1 out of 10 times.
You know,
give him his flowers.
The odds got to be changing.
From those debates, I don't know, man. We
best running back, best wide receiver.
383.
Sauce Gardner best in division, no longer though.
We do got the best receiver in the division too.
Well, Garrett's hurt, so doesn't really
help. Wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, it would have.
No, it wouldn't have.
Oh yeah, for sure. His first season getting injured, by the way.
If he wasn't hurt, he would have got traded anyway. So whatever.
Nah, he was healthy when the trade started happening. By the way, TD funny. Allen beat Bengals with Joe, not Pat's dough. Let him know. Colby, the Pats will lose the division because you will lose the game at the end of the season, and Bills will have tiebreak.
I mean, we're undefeated against the division, and how many? No, I mean, the Buffalo Bills are also 2 games already behind us. They still have to play Philly. They have a harder schedule the remaining of the year, and so I see what you're trying to get at, Glenn, but you're giving Buffalo too much.
I think Glenn is thinking that the Patriots going to get Brady cooked.
Nah, he thinks that the Dolphins are going to win Week 18. We're resting our starters.
He doesn't think he knows, Kobe. Don't do that.
Well, you won't be resting your starters if the division's on the line.
However, it got to happen.
The division won't be on the line. The AFC will be on the line.
Prediction, says Ethan.
Hey, you got to be more descriptive. What's the horrible prediction?
Blowout. Now that the Chiefs and Ravens are both below 500, are we going to say the Bills have played nobody? Of course not. # wig me in January. Dan needs a haircut.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Wait, Chiefs and Ravens.
Those are the two teams the Bills beat. That are like
they're both
good wins, but they're both teams
in Pittsburgh, right?
In Pittsburgh,
They beat Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is
they're
7-6, which is
crazy.
Oh,
the Bills ain't beat nobody.
The Ravens are 6-7, and the Chiefs are 6-7.
TD, but you can't say those things about the Bills then. If you keep negating the Patriots, that's all.
What do I need to negate about the Patriots?
You just said the Bills ain't beat nobody.
They ain't.
Then who have the Patriots beat?
The Bills.
Nobody outside.
They beat the Bills. The Panthers are over 500. They're 7-6. They're competing for a playoff spot. The Buccaneers are 7-6. They're above 500.
The Bills beat the Bucks, didn't they? Or no, they lost that game.
No, they
beat
won.
the Bucks.
Wait, no, yeah, they won.
So the Patriots beat the Bucks. So did the Bills. The Bills also beat the Panthers.
Here's what's different, Richie.
So,
what's different.
I'm talking to TD here, Colby. I understand your angle.
But this is the expectation for Buffalo. Like we're putting Patriots
because TD's
and
so
Bills
inconsistent. I'm calling him out.
This is the expectation for Buffalo. Nobody put these expectations on New England to start the season because that wasn't the expectation. But now we're trying to diminish what the Patriots are doing by saying that they're in the same caliber of boat as the Bills are in. When no, the Bills have been in this boat for what 5-6 years now. This is year one of New England.
TD's got Colby defending him because TD knew that he couldn't say anything himself.
Patriots.
Thank you. We just talked to being honest about the Patriots, okay?
It's because TD has no floor to stand on, laughing at the Bills by not beating anybody when you gloat the Patriots for
Richie.
That's all I'm saying.
The Bills ain't
all I'm saying, TD, and this is why it's not directed at you, Colby. You're not laughing at the Bills for not beating anybody. TD is. That's why what I'm saying isn't directed to you or Patriots fans. It's to TD who's laughing at the Bills for not beating anybody. Then you just praise the Patriots for beating the same exact team.
We didn't expect the Patriots to beat none of these.
Oh, we didn't expect the Patriots. Okay, so now it's your angle.
We didn't. We did not, Richie. Do we need to bring the tape up from preseason, our predictions, when we were laughing at Kobe? And
Nobody says, after being a Bills fan, I'm an AFC East fan. We are very lucky as a division to have any of our teams be in the basket for being a contender. Fan of y'all, mad respect. Thanks for being our voice boys. Shout out to Joey, my friend. We appreciate that. $10. Thank you, my friend. We appreciate the super chat. Salute to you. An AFC East Roundtable. True. When we win the Super Bowl, I will go VIP with the alumni. All right. Get the arrogance out of here. Ain't win no Super Bowl. Just a reminder that the entire AFC East plays 14 of the same teams. The easy schedule agenda is so dumb.
That's not true. That's actually not true.
Yeah, it is.
It's stupid.
No, the Patriots the best team. They got the harder schedule because they got to play the Bills, the Jets, and the Dolphins. We thought they were going to be in the dumps. So they got to play all the teams above them, which are us.
The same team.
No, it's not. They don't have to play themselves.
I don't know. Like my point is just like if you're the same people saying that the Patriots have an easy schedule and that's the reason they're having success and you're trying to diminish them because of that, why didn't you have them winning more games? Why didn't you think that they had the potential to win the division? Why didn't you think they'd make the playoffs? Why didn't you think they'd compete for the AFC? It doesn't make sense. They're not going
to answer that question because their only answer can be, I was wrong. That's every person. Because nobody had the Patriots winning more than 10 games but TD. You had 10, so good job. Congratulations.
But you can't stand it when TD is right.
Thank you.
Yeah, Devon A-Chain is the best player at a position no one cares about. I mean,
you care when we were debating it. When you talking, y'all can't believe y'all took James Cook.
I mean, James Cook is nice, man.
He nice, but he ain't A-Chain.
I don't know. How much better is Devon A-Chain than A-Chain?
Miles.
Miles?
And so James Cook currently has more
miles
rushing yards, but
wait a second.
A-Chain has more
miles. Everybody knows who's the better back.
He has more receiving yards. It's actually closer than you think.
A-Chain.
I think Cook is number 2 in rushing yards. A-Chain's 3.
Who also splits the backfield with Ollie Gordon and Jalen Wright.
No way.
No way what? No way, what? So you still gonna sit here right out of that like Cook is better?
He's got more touchdowns, more yards.
Because Josh Allen owed him. They get in that huddle. Hey, let me get this one.
Okay.
On,
okay. All right. Here it is. James Cook is the better running back. Devon Achane is the better weapon.
No, he's not. He's not the better running back. No.
Someone pull up the data.
He's not the better running back. Stop that. Everybody knows if they had to pick right now, Achane or Cook, they going Achane. Everybody knows. And it ain't because of no receiving. Achane only got just over 300 receiving
Only
yards.
when Devon Achane has 16 rushing touchdowns in a season. Or even double digit for that matter.
Well, when he get a quarterback,
wait a second. I'm not ready to give TD this victory now after looking at the stats. Because I'm just basing it off of
all you want. Everybody know who's top dog this year.
Yeah, who's better? James
being talked about as offensive player of the year.
James Cook had 16 tutties last year, and he's still has more touchdowns than him this year. He's got more than 200 more rushing yards. 200 more rushing yards. And more touchdowns.
And why you say more 200? What are you talking about?
Around just under 200 more. Achane's got 1,126 yards, 7 tutties. Cook's got 1,308 with 8 tutties. So the receiving game is a different story for sure.
How many carries?
Devon Achane in 11 games, 27 catches for 197 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Catches.
Cook,
I said carries.
Carries. James Cook leads the NFL in carries, 249.
And how many
Achane has 193.
Don't even start. 200 yards and you got over.
That's called a workhorse. Give me a workhorse.
Give
me someone that's getting the ball 3 times.
Carries more, and all you got is 200 yards. 50 carries more. Stop it, man. And what's the average? Go ahead and tell the people the yards per carry. Go and tell the people the yards.
5.3 and 5.8. 0.4 the difference.
Yeah, but that's a big difference in the NFL for running backs. Sorry, Richie. Man. Everybody knows, man. 60 carries. 60 carries more.
Jake Cook, baby.
All right, man. What's next, man? I ain't arguing.
Next?
Blasphemy.
IndaCloud is next because they are a proud sponsor of today's episode. You guys can get 25% off and free shipping if you want to use our code RTS. That link is in the description, folks. If you're 21 or older, you get 25% off your first order. And if you guys did not check out IndaCloud by now, what are you waiting for? They have a lot of fun stuff you can get for holidays, for yourself, for your family members. If you guys want to go over there as I pull it up real quick, let me pull this up. Boom, boom. Let them know about IndaCloud. Now, my experience with this product has been nothing but fantastic because I use these products personally for creativity. So I would recommend the energy ones if you're going on that. But if you want to have better relaxation, they have all the different things you possibly could imagine on their website, folks, on their website. So make sure you guys go check them out. They are a hemp product that absolutely changes the game. All right. I've been using IndaCloud gummies to help me relax and unwind after a long day. I love that they're also made with natural ingredients and they don't make me feel super groggy in the morning. If you're looking for a way to elevate your wellness routine, check out IndaCloud at inda.shop/RTS, folks. Please go check them out. I'm excited about it. My favorite hemp product. You don't have to worry about anything. You can get as much strength as you'd like, the strain type as you like, the effect that you're looking for. You can go to focus route as well. I personally like the edibles, honestly. They even have some soda options, which is wild. So a big shout out to IndaCloud for being partnered up with the AFC East Roundtable because they are absolutely awesome. They elevate my experience here on this planet. How about that? Now, moving right along, TD, you good?
Yeah.
Game of the week, baby. Jets, Jaguars. The Jets taking on the Jaguars.
Oh, my God.
The Jaguars are the team to watch, man, in the playoffs. I was a year too early on these Jacksonville Jaguars. All last year, I was riding them, but I realized, all right, they had a coach issue, not a quarterback issue, because now they're 9-4, riding high on top of the AFC South. Put some respect on Trevor Lawrence's name, by the way. He's playing some relatively quality football. He's not playing trash. He's not playing elite, but he's playing winning football. I think credit should be due. But will the New York Jets be able to get this win? Brady Cook is in line to start in this game. The Jets have a lot of injuries to be worried about. I'm just going to keep this short and sweet. I don't really think anybody cares about this game. I don't even think Jets fans care about this game. That's how bad it is here in Jets land. It's to the point now when Brady Cook is out there, you really can't go into evaluation mode in terms of evaluating these playmakers. Now, Breece Hall is out of practice with some knee issues, so I'm not expecting much. Brady Cook plays for the rest of the season. I don't think the Jets win another game. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. We were there, though, TD. What was your impressions of the Jets' undrafted rookie in his first game in person? Because he was thrown into the fire, had no first-team reps, was told on Friday, like, oh, by the way, you're elevated off the practice squad for the first time, and you're going to be the backup. He's like, oh, okay. And then not only that, he gets thrown in the game down 3 scores against the Dolphins in the first quarter, had to finish out the game. Your thoughts of Brady Cook? Is there anything there that you saw?
I like his arm. And I think that he could be developed a little bit, but what his ceiling is, I need to see more. But I do like his arm. Obviously got to be better with accuracy within that arm. But hey, we'll see. He'll get a few more opportunities maybe, and we'll see what that turns out to. But there ain't much here. We know what's about to happen. I think Richie just said it himself. He doesn't think they're going to win another game. And I agree. The Jacksonville Jaguars will win this game. And you know what? You might even fight with them. You might give them a really good fight. But they'll win the game. And Jets will get closer to that number 1 overall pick. How far out of 1 are you all?
We're at 7. I can show you the updated tankathon. Giants.
How many wins they got?
2.
That's crazy. Yeah, y'all ain't going to win another game because y'all can move up from 7. I think y'all could potentially end up with a top 3 pick when it's all said and done.
So here is the updated tankathon. You have the Giants as the first overall pick, Raiders and Tennessee all tied with 2 wins. And then there's, what is that, 5-way tie at 3 and 10. The Jets are at 7. So all it would take is the Giants, Raiders, and Titans win and a Jets loss. They're tied with them. Yeah,
well, Cleveland's going to move up, obviously. They'll be Buffalo next week. But, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You're going to be the biggest Shador fans ever in that game.
You know
but the strength of schedule is everything. What'd you say?
If Shador beat Buffalo.
Oh, we're not going to hear the end of it. So, yeah, we're at this stage. We are at this stage of it. The Jets are sitting at number 7. I think that they're going to finish in the top 5. The Jets versus the Saints next week after this game. That's going to be the big tail of the draft. It's either the Saints are picking above us or we're picking behind them based off the results in that game. Since we have the same exact record, that's a guaranteed loss.
Even know the Saints that bad, Richie. I think y'all were
a guaranteed win.
Yeah, I think
they've been playing better as of late.
Yeah, and y'all getting worse.
Yeah, I mean, if the Jets lose that game, we're going to move up to 5 for sure. And if the Browns start winning, I'll be rooting for the Browns for sure.
Oh, they are. Don't worry. 2 weeks from now.
I mean, I think there's a world where the Jets get to number 4, which would be ideal. But we shall see. And people are like, see, Richie, this is why you get a root for losses. Rooting for losses has no impact.
At this point.
But TD, hear me out. I want to get your thoughts of this, bro. There's Jets fans out there still bringing up the win over the Falcons. Oh, well, this is why we shouldn't have beat the Falcons. Oh, like, in my opinion, people that fixate over those things just love being miserable because newsflash, the fans didn't win that game. The players did. The coaches did. So stop creating this divide amongst the fans for the fans that root for wins compared to losses. Whether you root for your team to win or lose has zero impact on the field, which is why me rooting for my Jets to win these games in the last 4 games, which I will be doing, has no impact. And if they lose, great, better draft pick. So, like, that's my angle of it because I never get too hyper fixated on those things. for meaningless wins, at least from my perspective.
Yeah,
it's out of your control, man. Why do you obsess over things out of your control? That's just a recipe for stress and anxiety that I'm in the business of avoiding.
I agree with that. That's how I live my life. But I think here's where it comes from, because you're right, Richie. Ain't nothing you can do about it. But I think people want to change the culture of the whole tanking thing. And I think people want tanking to be a normal thing. Like, it's just strategy. And some teams, I'm telling you now, there are teams that do it. They don't do it just blatant, but they do it in ways of stripping the roster and everything. Like, if you ask me, the Jets are already tanking, but they're trying to win. But their form of tanking is buy Garrett. Buy Quinnen, buy Sauce. That's what I meant. So getting rid of some of your best players and stripping the roster and saying, let's go compete. Like that.
Throwing an undrafted quarterback out there too.
Yeah. Like, this is my thoughts of tanking. It's what I think tanking is. You're going out there trying to win. Aaron Glenn wants that W, but the roster isn't going to get him. So that's that. And I think people just want a better draft pick. They want better hope. They want greater hope. Because especially like being a Dolphins fan, we picked in the teens at one point for like, it felt like 10 years straight. And it was always like, this ain't good enough. It's just not good enough. People want the guy. And for y'all, Richie, you fans want the quarterback. You want your guy.
Absolutely. Guy. And I think it's worth bringing this up, even though we already talked about it. We're talking about it briefly on Fourth and Forever. There was a mock draft that came out today from Field Yates, and it had the Jets moving up to number 1. In case people were wondering, what would a trade look like for the Jets to go up to number 1? And based off this mock draft, which obviously is just a mock draft, it's not real or anything, this price is absolutely something I'd sign up for in a heartbeat. So the price to move up to number 1, according to Field Yates of ESPN, is this year's first, this year's second first from the Colts, and a day 2 pick. Move up to number 1.
Richie, but you know my bad. You know how this is more realistic for y'all? If y'all do get to 4.
Yeah. And if the Colts keep bottoming out.
Man, I'm going to be honest with you, Richie. You talked about this earlier. This is like, if y'all could get to 4 and pull this off, and then the very next year having 3 first-round picks to go get linemen, weapons, or whatever for your quarterback, that's a beautiful setup for a rebuild.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but if you're the Giants, you're getting an additional first and a second. When you usually trade up, you look at other that are trading up for quarterbacks. What does it include? It includes the pick and next year's first, and then a day 2 pick. The luxury the Jets have is they can package their second first round from this year. So they can keep their first next year. Or say they give up one of the 3 firsts next year and they keep their first from this year. So the Jets got all the ammunition to do it, man. Yeah. And if the Jets pull off a trade that's anything close to this, I am popping bottles. But I won't be popping the bottle, of course, until we see if the quarterback hits, because it won't matter until he actually works out or not.
But the closer you get to one, the better chance. Because what happens in situations like this, Richie, the Giants want to trade out and let somebody get a quarterback. But they got that tackle or that other guy that's going at 3 or 4. They can't take the risk with the Jets. You see what I'm saying? It's always that other guy who they do want. Oh, man, can we move as far as 7? We might miss out. And that's why it's important for y'all to end up 3, 4, or 5, somewhere in that range.
Do you know what I really hope they do, actually? Just from the tank, you know, what would avoid the Jets tank conversation? I hope they trade the Jets first round pick next year. So we keep Dallas's and the Colts, and they trade the Jets first round next year. So I don't have to hear about the tank anymore. Because now no matter what, if we win or lose, it doesn't have any impact on our draft. That's the key. That's what I want to do, actually. That's the pick you trade, Darren Amuji. Trade away our pick next year in this trade-up scenario. So I don't got to deal with the freaking tank conversation anymore.
But it might be your best asset, because
I know
it still ain't going to be good.
I know, I understand. It's just a joke to get out of this freaking tank conversation. But at the end of the day, we'll see. We got a long way to go before the draft talk really begins. But now that the Jets are officially mathematically eliminated, your boy's in draft mode. I just made a video breaking down that mock draft if you're interested on that. But appreciate you guys tuning in as always. Now, TD, got to give a shout out to Sleeper, because Sleeper gives you 100% match up to $100 by using the code RTS. If you guys did not check them out by now, what are you waiting for? Link at the top of the description, folks. Signing up today gives you a 100% deposit match, $20 for free when you initially sign up as well. No deposit needed. Have you been winning anything on Sleeper, playing it around lately, or what, TD?
I keep missing by one. I got to stop rolling with Tua, man. I just got to stop. I don't even know why I be doing it.
You're putting Tua in your things?
Yeah, well, his over or under, like his over or under, it's just every week is like, yeah, he got to be over this time. He got to be over. No. I'm not doing it anymore. It's time for me. Now I'm going to be smart. I'm going to get on Sleeper. And if anybody want to tell me, get on Sleeper. You take that Josh Allen over half of an interception for Sunday, and you go, hey, that's the one. That's the one.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Go check out Sleeper, folks. Now, we're not going to spend too much time on this because we have Monday's show to preview it, but the Dolphins are taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers on primetime. This is a big game for the Steelers, who control their own destiny.
For us, too.
No, it's not a big game for you.
I determined our playoff path, Richie. This is
okay. Lay it out.
All we need to happen.
I want to hear it.
The Dolphins,
outside of y'all winning out, what else needs to happen?
Obviously, we got to win every game. Now, we need the Colts to lose every game.
That's possible. Sorry, Philip Rivers.
They play 4.
And I'm rooting for that, by the way.
Okay.
Get that pick in the top 10. Woo.
Then we need the Patriots to beat Buffalo.
Okay. Now the truth is revealed.
Wait, hold on. But that's realistic. Isn't that realistic?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we need the Eagles to beat Buffalo. Is it not realistic?
You need the Bills to lose out.
Is it realistic, Richie?
You need the Bills to lose out. This is your way of saying
No, they ain't got to lose out. They ain't got to lose out. But that's realistic, right?
I don't know. The Eagles look pretty bad right now.
I ain't talking. I said, is it realistic?
No, the Eagles look really bad right now.
Oh, so you don't think the Eagles can't? Because the Eagles look bad one week, and then the next week they blow out a
three straight losses or 4 straight, whatever it is.
Richie, they do this. I'm just saying.
They've never done this. They actually have never done this. When's the last time the Eagles lost 3 straight?
You're literally going to say there is no it's funny that you can give the Chiefs the benefit of the doubt every week, but the Super Bowl defending champs, you're going to sit here and say it's not even possible for them to beat Buffalo.
Of course it's possible. But I'm just saying the Eagles are not playing well.
Yeah, they not, but they'll play Buffalo in 3 weeks or whatever. So that has to happen, which is very possible. And then there's 2 games, the Browns and the Jets. Just one of y'all got to beat them. That's it. Just one of you. And I think it's going to be the Browns.
But in this scenario, you're replacing the Bills in the playoffs, and they
out. Yeah, they could still be out. They could literally be out of the playoffs.
But what about, you didn't bring up the Texans or the Chargers? Like,
I done worked all them paths, and it take you down so many different variables, even for them, that still puts them in. That's why we're less than 1%. There's other paths, but this is the more.
You know the one thing that's going to actually get in the way of this path, that I'll be straight up with you?
Yeah, us winning the next 4.
You winning this game. You ain't winning no Pittsburgh. That's it right there. Season over on Monday night. So just kiss all the scenarios away. That's it. You can give me all the scenarios. It's going to end on Mondays there, freezing her tail off. Yes, so right there, kiss your playoff. By the way, folks, in the chat, predict. If you don't know the exact number, I want you to predict. What's the % chance of the Miami Dolphins making the playoffs?
Man, why you a hater, Richie?
Less than 1%. Not 1. Not even a solid 1.
It's a chance.
Yeah, the Jets also had a chance last week until they lost. I mean, come on, bro.
All I'm saying, it's possible the Colts lose out, and Buffalo definitely going to lose to the Patriots and the Eagles. Now I just need the Jets or the Browns to handle business. I can't trust y'all. So Shador going to have to take care of it for me.
The Bills are going to mollywop Shador Sanders.
And Myles Garrett going mollywop Josh Allen.
Is that game happening during the Dolphins? Because I need you to be live reacting to it. Because I want to see.
I don't know. It's.
I want to see. I feel like you calling that game would be the most elated you've been all season, man. You'll be like, "Oh, look at Shador. Shador see something." He's like, you're gonna be so.
Richie, they're gonna lose to the Browns. I'm telling you, the Bills gonna lose to the Browns. Richie.
Folks, if you do not watch Fourth and Forever, which I highly recommend you do, it's our daily NFL show on Roundtable Sports, where we talk all things NFL, not just the AFC East. TD has his obsessions, and one of them is Shador. He's a Shador fan. You know how certain quarterbacks have cult fans, and TD is involved in that cult fandom. You know how we call the Tuas Tuaneers and the Zach Wilson, Zach Truthers, and there's a name. I don't know if there's a Shador name yet, but TD is the king of it.
Hey, listen, I'm a fan of the kid. I'm not saying
there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just letting them know where you stand.
But yeah, they're gonna beat the Bills. I know that much.
Oh my God.
I don't even see their schedule.
Look at Shador. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Shador back to pass, throws. Ow!
Listen, hey Richie, nothing would make my day. Beat Josh Allen and have a good game. Oh boy, listen. Could you imagine the Bills missing the playoffs and everything I laid out actually happens? It's possible. It's possible, man.
Oh my goodness. It's also possible I don't even know, man. You want to just start saying the most outlandish things. You always like bringing up the most outlandish hypotheticals.
Bro, I went through all the scenarios, Richie. There's others, but at least I came up with a realistic one. The Colts could lose out. The Eagles could beat the Bills.
All right, real talk. If you had to pick a quarterback for the Dolphins, Drake May or Shador Sanders, who you picking?
Right now, Drake May. Yeah, I mean, Shador Sanders ain't proved nothing other than the fact he's not a 5th-round pick. That's it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man.
Look at Shador. Guys, just so you know, during the Jets-Dolphins game that we were at MetLife, we were sitting there together. TD, the whole game in my ear. Richie, you see Shador? Richie, look at I'm like, I don't know about what's going on, man. I'm watching the game in front of me.
You know why I was doing that? Because I started him in my fantasy and I was trying to make the playoffs.
Yeah. He started in fantasy.
He kept scoring and I was like, Shador gave me more points. And I still lost my fantasy game.
I don't know, though. Shador does have a 300-plus yard game. Drake May has never. It's a good point by Lil Gert there.
Hey, I'm saying. Well, does any rookie have a 300-yard game?
I think Dart maybe had one.
Oh, you're right. Well, Shador was the second player since Joe Burrow all time, just those two, to run for more than 50 yards, I think, or something like that, and 300 passing yards and 4 touchdowns.
Fernando Mendoza going to kill all those stats.
Well, he ain't going to be a Jet.
Yeah, he is. We go trade out for him, TD. What? Don't you wait for it. All right. Someone's mad at Bob. We don't have Bob to smoke for you, Tony. I wish we did. Look at the carries, says Jarvis. We looked at the carries.
We did.
Talk that ish, Colby. Crazy how we're the underdogs right now. TD, you're halfway converted. Just come on over, bro. Go Pats, Celtics.
Stop that mess, man.
Hey, listen, bro. This is a Celtics fan, so it makes sense.
You better win this game, or y'all frauds. Y'all are frauds. You lose this game.
All right. Let's get this. Let's get this out there in the universe. If the Patriots lose this game,
deep fried frauds.
And what does that mean? Are you just turning on them completely? Like they're not anything anymore? They're frauds.
Hey, you're supposed to keep this up. You better than Buffalo. You better than Buffalo. Don't be splitting with them. You take the game. If you don't take the game, Buffalo better than you, unless you see him in the playoffs and correct your wrong. It's the only way.
So you're telling me if Josh Allen goes out there, outperforms Drake May, beats him, who's the better quarterback?
Josh Allen then.
All right, clip this, folks, because I have a feeling.
I mean, that just make both of them bums.
I have a feeling it's going to be you making excuses for the Patriots. The Patriots got rigged by the refs, or you'll never give them credit.
No excuses. The Patriots better take care of business, because if they don't, fraud alert. Here we go.
Dolphins got a better chance of firing McDaniel and releasing Tua than making the playoffs at this point.
Still a chance.
Unfortunately, they can't release Tua for them because they got all the money. They're stuck with Tua for another year, man. This is the best season the Dolphins have ever had, man. Starting trash and then just finishing out strong. Just
long as we not last. Long as we
stuck
not
in
last.
Purgatory, man. I love it.
Long as we not last.
I'd rather be last to get ugly. You know, the Jets have not been in last place in 3 years.
We have
this is new for the Jets. We're not used to being in last in recent history.
We'll get used to it.
This is our last year being in last. We're gonna leapfrog you guys next year when we get a quarterback.
You guys, as in
the Miami Dolphins. That's who.
No.
And the Bills, Patriots, Jets all make playoffs next year. With the Jets as division winners.
Crazy work.
Let me dream, folks. All right, let's get in some callers. We got Lino in the house first. What up, Lino?
Hey, what's going on? Gee, where your head down already?
He's hiding from me.
I gotta hear this blasphemy from you, man.
But we got to hear from you for how long is it?
You should call the truth.
59 minutes and 2 seconds. All your blasphemy, though. Okay. Just want to put that out. I just got a couple things to say. One, Richie, you kind of do want to help your team do kind of lose the rest of the games out, man. Because the further you fall back, the more you got to give up, dog. Like, we know that. And y'all Giants are going to definitely win a lot more from you. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, I mean,
I'm not playing,
though. I mean, I'm not the quarterback.
No, I know that, but that's the main one that you want out of everybody. I mean, and those after that, you know what I mean, it's gonna be tough. 2, A-Chain is not better than James Cook. Like, please be quiet, TD. Like, you always want something greater than the Bills, and it never comes true.
Thank you, Lino.
There you go.
Okay. All right. What'd you say?
Stop that crazy talk, man.
And he is better than him. That's not the stats shows it. Like, come on now, men line, women line numbers don't.
You're
doing this for the rest of the callers. You have to.
He got a better quarterback. That's what that is.
Okay, more important, and you line them up at wide receiver. Like, there's nobody gonna line James Cook as a
because he ain't versatile. Thanks for calling, Lino. Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Now, why don't you bring in and you bring him out, TD, for the rest of my hands?
Yeah. I'll bring in this fraud, the Fraud of the Year award, ladies and gentlemen. King Loki, what's up?
No. Don't put me on AFC East Roundtable, gentlemen. How are we doing this season?
What up, Loki? You ain't no fraud, dog. Don't listen to that.
You bum glazing fraud.
I don't want to hear why you don't got missing for 2 weeks.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Why you been missing for 2 weeks?
You's a bum. And you know what, Tony? Let's be honest about your damn team. Let's talk about your damn team.
Oh, you want to beat your team on Sunday?
Let's stop glazing the Patriots because your team is trash and you doggone go get the 15th pick in the damn draft and you already know your team ain't going to be nothing for the next 30 years. So let's not talk about and glaze the Patriots because you know you trash, son. Okay? And let's be honest. At the end of the day, dog,
Brady Cook.
Let me just say this. I got this Patreon for a reason. I'm never going nowhere. Don't put no APB out for me, you bum. Okay? I'm never going nowhere. You and Parks licking front running ass. Y'all can kiss ass, okay? And your Celtics are trash. Knicks gonna win the NBA Cup and the NBA Finals.
Let them know, baby.
Let's be honest about your team. Let's stop glazing the Patriots because you are not but a fraud fish bum. TD Pat talk, you trash bum. Hey man, I'm out.
Shout out to Loki, man.
What happened to the JED fan of the team no more? You got missing when it came to Dolphins. Yeah, we just gotta play the tag for you. You got missing when it came to Dolphins week. Why couldn't we hear from you on Dolphins week, Lowski? Because you knew what was going to happen. You ducking and dodging, and then after the game, you want to show up like you've been here. Get out of here, man. What's up, Glenn?
Glenn, you there?
All right. Well, we got Parks, man. Talk to him, man.
I'm sorry, man. Lowski, bro, I don't hear you from the basement, bro. Sit your ass in the basement where you belong, just like you Jets. You Jets belong in the basement. Richie, we don't want to hear
you the last 2 years, Parks, down there in the basement either.
Okay, the last 2 years, Richie. In the last 10, how many times have you been in the basement?
Well, all I know
Don't talk to me. You belong in the basement. You are in the basement. I'm sorry, Richard. No. TD, like I was saying, TD, we don't listen to these people in the basement. I'm sorry. We don't listen to y'all. I'm sorry. Lowski went missing. His ass know he went missing on that goddamn jail phone. We can't hear you, Lowski. I'm sorry, bro. We can't hear you. Now, bro, let's be real about this, bro. A-Chain right now is better than the damn James Cook. James Cook got 50 plus more carries than him. And then who got the most turnovers?
Ooh, I ain't think about that. Man,
A-Chain only got 1 fumble. How many do James Cook got? He got 6. We're not doing this, man. Come on, man. Let's be real. If you put A-Chain on the Bills, man, what do you think A-Chain would do?
Yeah,
Leno even came in here and said
the run game, man. That's the one thing the Dolphins got.
What I'm saying is Leno even came in here and said it, man. They line A-Chain up at wide receiver, man. Let's be real. They can't do that with James Cook. He's more valuable than James Cook, man. Let's be honest with this. This game. Let's talk about it. TD, I don't know how you got that the Patriots that we were scared at what I said earlier. I don't know how the hell you got that out of that, TD.
Just saying.
When I came here and I broke down how we beat them, how they beat us. I don't know how you got that out of that, TD. I'm gonna say this again. The only way they win, Josh Allen has to go nuclear. And they have to get pressure on Drake May. If they don't do those things and they turn the ball over once, TD, the Bills lose. The division is over with. We're not even worried about the division anymore. It's over with. Bob Mitchell will be cutting his hair. We're not worried about the division. We're looking at the number 1 seed. That's what we're looking at. We're not looking at the division anymore because I feel like at the end of this season, we will go probably 14-3 or something. I'm hoping we go 14-3.
Yeah, you'll be 14. I mean, Dolphins will take care of business in the last.
No. Damn, y'all. I don't care about y'all. I hope we go 14-3, and I hope the Broncos lose 2 more. That way we get the number 1 seed. But if we get the number 2 seed, I don't care who we play. I hope it's the Bills. That way we can right the wrong of you beating the shit out of us with Mac Jones. We beat you in the playoffs. Then you won't have nothing to say.
You'll lose to Houston.
Richie, we don't want to talk to you. Richie, you can't talk playoffs. Richie, don't talk playoffs to us. Don't talk playoffs to us. Celtics world, Patriots world. Hey, and one more thing, Richie, don't talk to me about no damn Knicks when we just beat you. Didn't we just beat you, Richie?
We beat y'all the game before, bro. What we doing?
Then we just beat. Who just won?
Who won the game before?
This is without Tatum. We beat you without Tatum.
I don't want to hear about no
Richie. Celtics fans are still wiping off. Richie, Celtics fans are still wiping off confetti. You're not. You're not, baby.
About the playoffs.
When you talk to me, don't talk to me about playoffs when we just won a championship 2 years ago. Yeah, don't talk to me. You ain't never seen that, Richie. Don't talk to me about that.
In the postseason.
And I'm gone.
You're still haunted by those Mikal Bridges jail moments in those game 1 and 2 in Boston. Jail.
I ain't gonna lie. What team hotter than the Celtics right now?
The Knicks. Thunder.
Stop, Richie. Y'all let them catch all the way up.
The Knicks are 13-1 at home.
What y'all 1.5, 2 games up?
The Knicks are 2 games out of the 1st seed.
Yeah, but I'm talking about over the Celtics. What, 1.5, 2 games up?
2 games.
Yeah, that's easy work. I'll see you in the middle of January. That'll be done.
Bro, you've won. The Celtics won 5 in a row. The Knicks have won 4 in a row. So
okay. When do we play again?
Where are the Celtics in the NBA Cup? I don't see them in the NBA Cup.
When do we play again, Richie?
I don't see no Celtics. The Knicks are in Vegas.
Cups.
The Knicks are in Vegas this Saturday.
Cups, Richie.
Well, I don't know what the NBA Cup means, but I'm down for a cup.
Man, when the next time the Celtics play the Knicks?
Why? You want to go to the game?
I might just make that flight, Richie.
In Boston or New York?
It don't even matter, Richie.
They don't play then. They don't play till February. Actually, guess what day? The Super Bowl. Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday? How dumb is that?
At 12:30, not during the game. Super Bowl is usually 5. The Knicks play the Celtics at 12:30 on Super Bowl Sunday.
5 o'clock LA. California
Eastern time. It's 12:30 Eastern, and Super Bowl is usually around 5ish Eastern. No,
so
or 6.
Maybe we could take a jet over to the Super Bowl after the Celtics game. No,
and it's in Boston.
Yeah, we'll check it out. But they play. That's the last time they play this year.
No, they'll play those bums in April.
Where, in New York?
Yeah, the third to last game of the season. when
April what?
The Knicks clinched the first seed, April 9th.
And what day of the week is that?
Thursday.
All right. We might have to link up, Richie.
Just wait for the playoffs. You know they'll match up.
I've never been to Madison Square Garden.
You got to. You got your first taste of New York City, and I told you whether it's for Knicks Celtics or just Knicks anything, you got to go to the Garden, man.
We might have to link up on that. And the draft is way after that. Okay.
And I'll say this: the Madison Square Garden, the Knicks makes up for how much I hate MetLife Stadium. It really does. Like the Garden is something I cherish and appreciate more than anything. Even though there's rumors that they may move it, which would be absolutely devastating. But we'll see. Glenn, you live? We couldn't hear you before.
Yeah, I'm here. I had it on mute. My fault.
No worries.
But hey, here you go. And for your the trade up. Remember, San Francisco traded with Miami from the 12th to the 3rd pick, and it cost them 3 first-rounders. So that's going to be about what
that was a bigger jump, though. 12 to 3 is like a 9 pick jump.
7 to first is about the same thing. Well, not really. No, you're right. It's a bigger jump, but you're getting a first-round pick. So now. Here's the thing. Pats think, oh my God, we got the division wrapped up. You do realize that if you lose this game, that Bills will only be 1 game behind you. To win this division, you better win this Sunday. Now, here's how biased you guys all are. Here's how biased all you are. What's the best game of the weekend?
I don't even know. Let me see the schedule real quick before you tell me. Oh, Jets, Jaguars.
Stop, Richie.
No. Chiefs, Chargers. No. Colts, Seahawks. Yeah. Come on. Phillip Rivers debut. Broncos, Packers.
That's the best game of the weekend.
Ooh, there's another game that has them though. Lions, Rams.
Yeah, Lions. I thought they played next weekend.
No, they play this week. Lions, Rams, Broncos, Packers.
Yeah, those two are going to be some good games. But, hey, again, it was a great meeting y'all. And I had fun. And I know things, but, yeah, Pats better win this weekend or they gave up the division because Miami's going in there to beat Pats at the end of the season.
Oh,
that's not even a question. Hey, one more thing, Tony. Hey, Miami could still win. They have to here's what has to happen. Buffalo or Chargers has to lose the rest of their games. Indy has to lose 2 games, and the Chiefs has to lose 1 game.
That's another path.
Even if all those things happen, it won't matter because those Dolphins ain't winning.
Houston and Chargers play each other, so one of those teams don't win.
Well, thank you for the scenario, Glenn, but it's going to come to an end on Monday night. All these scenarios, and then we're going to see them eliminated. You ain't beating no Pittsburgh, bro.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
You ain't beating no Pittsburgh, bro.
It's going to be a good game.
You ain't beating no Pittsburgh. One thing I'm going to say real quick about the Knicks, and then we'll move on. We're getting Giannis, by the way. Let's make sure that's known. The Knicks are going to get Giannis Antetokounmpo, and that is what's going to level them up to become an NBA title champion.
We can't help you.
Who did Giannis say he want to go to? The Knicks. No one else. Make me a Knick, TD. That's what he said.
Did he say that?
Yeah, in August. He said, make me a Knick.
That was back in August. Stop, Richie.
And now, I don't think you're in tune with the NBA news, brother. It's the Knicks and no one else. The problem is the Knicks don't really have a lot of assets to get it figured out, but they got the leverage. If Giannis says, I want Knicks and no one else, the Bucks are going to be forced to trade him. Jalen Brunson and Giannis.
You better hope you don't go to the Celtics and they don't.
He does not want to go to Boston. Boston?
If he in Milwaukee, he'll go to Boston.
No, that's the thing. He wants to go to New York City. The best thing, a big reason why he said he wants to come, the fans. People clown Knicks fans for parading the streets after first round playoff wins. Giannis loves that. And I love it too. But it is what it is.
We'll see, Rich.
And don't you hate on Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is a dog. Okay. He actually is the reason why the Knicks beat the Celtics. So if you're laughing at Mikal Bridges, you don't know ball, baby. You don't know ball.
But because Tatum got hurt. Sorry.
No, Mikal Bridges clamped up Tatum in the clutch in the games where Tatum was healthy, by the way. The Knicks went up 2-0 in the Celtics when Tatum was healthy, let's not forget. But I digress. Big shout out to RotoWire for being another proud sponsor of the AFC East Roundtable. You guys want to leverage them for your picks on Sleeper, you definitely should consider doing it if you have not already. Using the code RTS gives you 15% off. Big time shout out to RotoWire for being able to be a proud sponsor of the channel. Sign up today, get a 50% off, the ultimate tool to build out your parlays over there on Sleeper. So we're really fortunate to be partnered up with RotoWire this season. So shout out to them, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Super Bowl.
Don't make me bring up the screenshots of Mikal Bridges clamping up Tatum in those game 1 and game 2 of that playoff round in Boston now. Don't make me bring up those pictures. Absolutely, Bridges was responsible for that. Clamps! You can't get out of your head, baby. But we're going to wrap things up here, folks. We appreciate everybody tuning in to the show. Man, I think this is we need to bring a basketball show back, man. I'm out there talking about the Knicks on Knicks Media, but I got to get into some like basketball debates, man. I'm just talking to Knicks fans. I need to get into some debates. That's what Roundtable Sports is about.
Until you recognize LeBron ain't even close to Jordan. And I'm sorry, Richie, you don't know ball,
Until
man.
you realize Rajon Rondo is the most I don't even know what Chris Paul is better than Rajon Rondo.
What the rings? What the rings?
Is Rajon Rondo better than Chris Paul?
Well, yeah. What a contribution in the big moments.
Where are the rings? So you evaluate greatness off rings, and that's it?
Where are the no accolades? That's right, accolades in the NBA. Where are
what accolades did Rajon Rondo have?
What do you mean? What accolade? 2-time champion? What is you talking about?
Okay, so who's the GOAT?
Michael Jordan. Period.
But he doesn't have the most accolades.
It doesn't matter. He's in this era. Michael Jordan is the best basketball player of all time.
Based off of your perspective, it should be Bill Russell.
No, well, first of all, you don't enter the conversation unless you even have an accolade. Where's his?
Whose?
Chris Paul's.
But I'm going back into who's the GOAT because you're not consistent. If you think Rajon Rondo is greater than Chris Paul, that means Bill Russell's better than Michael Jordan.
No,
off your perspective. Yeah.
No, not
it is.
Yeah, I didn't say, first of all, you're not listening. You got to at least have a championship to even get in the conversation. Chris Paul can't even enter the conversation.
And Rajon Rondo was what? The 5th best player on those championship teams?
And look at the team he was on.
Paul Pierce and KG and Ray Allen.
Why would you even say 5th best player?
KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen.
First of all, let's get something straight.
Big Baby Davis.
Rajon Rondo was more important than everybody on that team.
See, why did I even bring up Rajon Rondo, man? I can't. This is why we canceled Wake Up and Ball, by the way, guys, because I had to deal with Rajon Rondo debates. Who cares? That's the most forgotten player.
Chat, did I bring Rondo up or did Richie bring him up?
I brought him up because you wouldn't stop bringing him up before. No, that's why. And I regret bringing him up, to be honest. I regret it.
Retire.
You have a thing against Chris Paul, and I don't understand what he did to you, bro.
No, he just overrated.
I don't know, man. What do you think? You want me to read you his accolades, Chris Paul?
He don't have any accolades. The only ones that matters are championships. That's it.
False. So is basketball a team game or an individual game?
How many MVPs?
Okay, let's break this down.
How many MVPs?
Let's break this down. So I'm going to read you Rajon Rondo's accolades. 4-time All-Star.
Say how many MVP?
Four times he's been to the All-Star game. 4, Rajon Rondo.
Okay.
All NBA third team nod once, which by the way makes you not even anything. 4 all-time defensive selections and leading the league in assists 3 times and steals once. Congrats, Rajon Rondo. Chris Paul, Rookie of the Year, 12-time All-Star, 12.
Okay.
Over his 4.
Okay, popularity.
All-Star MVP.
Okay,
there's your MVP. 2-time Olympic gold medalist.
Oh, my.
Oh, gold medal.
I don't even know if he played. Come on, man.
Oh, he did. 11-time All-NBA, 9-time All-Defensive Team, and a member of the NBA 71st anniversary team. There you go. How come Rajon Rondo's not part of that NBA 75th anniversary team?
I ain't heard the hardware yet. I still ain't heard you mention the trophy yet in no occasion.
You are looking at this completely wrong, bro.
Where is the finals MVP? Where is the league MVP?
Where's Rajon Rondo's finals MVP?
Finals champion.
Where's Rajon Rondo's finals MVP? I don't see it.
Finals champion twice.
I don't see it.
What you don't see? Two-time champion?
MVP in the finals?
Two-time champion. Wipe out all that little all-star stuff that Chris Paul got. Two-time champion.
Rajon Rondo was the forgotten man of those championship rings, bro.
He was the most important guy. The only one that
he was not, dude. If he was the most important, he would have won MVP. At least one of those two.
Nobody facilitated those playoff runs better than Rajon Rondo had.
Paul Pierce and KG were the ones
facilitating it the way that he did. And then when they got a little bit old and rusty, he led the team in scoring in the playoffs.
Who's better all time? Rajon Rondo or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Oh, my gosh, man. Richie.
Who?
Rajon Rondo, two-time champion.
So Rondo's better than Giannis because he has two champions. And Giannis has one.
Two steps from the three-point line to lay it up.
That's all I needed to hear. So that's all I need to hear, folks. Rajon Rondo is an all-time great and better than Giannis.
Listen.
Nikola Jokic. How about Nikola Jokic? Who's the better player all time, Jokic or Rondo? Because Rondo has two championships. Jokic has one. Jokic has one. Jokic is better?
He a champion.
So is Giannis.
And he got all the other stuff going with him.
So is Giannis.
No. That's my bad. I forgot Giannis is a champion. So I'll rephrase that. Yes, Giannis better.
Finals MVP as well.
Yeah, he's better than. I forgot all about that.
Two-time MVP regular season.
Yeah, he's better.
And
that
you
makes
said
sense. He's in the conversation. As soon as you enter the conversation, then we'll start talking about all your other accolades.
Steph Curry.
You got the hardware. Come on, man. Let's not do that.
Is Rajon Rondo better than LeBron?
No, not at all. He was more feisty than LeBron.
All right, how about this? Luka Doncic.
More of a killer than LeBron.
Who's better, Rajon Rondo or Luka Doncic?
Rondo. What Luka got? What? Go out there and score your 40 points.
So this is what you call lazy analysis, folks. This is what you call ring chasers. This is what you call ring. All this guy looks at is championships. It has nothing to do with context.
That's not all I look at.
You know how much you're proving that you don't know ball? This is why Wake Up Ball got canceled. Do you think I can handle waking up at 8 in the morning every day and listen to this?
Richie, I don't
every morning talk about basketball. It already is enough talking football with this guy.
I don't care about the players in the league that come out there, bulldoze, and just put up 45 points. Half of them can't even play defense. Half of them don't even play defense. And y'all care about them putting up 45 every night and always losing.
Rajon Rondo better than Luka.
Who cares about the 45-point getters that lose? They not going down in the conversation all the time. They just another great player that played the game. That's it. You got to win championships, and you got to sacrifice and become a team player to get it done. Not just go out there and put up 45 and score 35 and get the rest of your team involved to make them a better team so you can get championships, because it's the only thing that matters. Y'all fall in love with these guys putting up 30 and y'all fall in love with the Brunsons, just say, oh, yeah, but he balling, putting up points. Yeah, and if 20 years later, Brunson was great for us. He's retiring with no chips. No chips.
So, TD, I'm looking at a ranking on Bleacher Report. They have the top 10 point guards ranked in the, when is this? Since 2000.
They probably don't even have Rondo in the top 20. I get it, Richie. That's fine.
No, you know what? They got him in the honorable mentions.
Okay, that's good. But
guess who's number 2?
Chris Paul, I'm sure, because all LeBron James friends are in the top 5. All the little banana. The whole.
Bro, I can name like, dude. There's so many point guards better than this bum.
Call it what you want. None of them
John Wall. I'd take over.
None of them played a bigger role when it mattered most. When have I ever seen John Wall in I'm saying AFC in the Eastern Conference championship game? When have I ever seen him showing up in that game?
Bro, the only thing Rajon Rondo was good at is facilitating and playing defense. That does not make you an all-time great. I'm sorry. If you cannot score in the NBA at an elite level, you're not going to be an all-time great.
Rondo scored in the playoffs. Rondo made big plays in the playoffs. Period.
Yeah, no, he did not.
Yes, he did. I'm not talking, Richie. I'm not talking about him going out there and have this game 18 rebounds and 0 points. That's what he was on that night. His averages are going to be down because there's some nights he went out there and put up almost 30 assists with 20 rebounds and no points because that's what he was on that night. He was the facilitator that night. And you being a Knicks fan, you act like you didn't appreciate those dual battles between him and Jalen Rose. Him and what's the little Asian kid name again? What's the point guard for that played?
Jeremy Lin?
Yeah, Jeremy Lin. You act like you don't remember those battles, man. And who came out on top? Them was some tough battles, man.
Rose, the Knicks were bad.
What did Derrick Rose say? What did Derrick Rose say?
Oh, D Rose better than Rondo.
What did
Derrick Rose better than Rondo?
What did D Rose say about his toughest guard in the playoffs, who he hated playing the most? What did he say?
Because of his defense. That's what Rondo's great at, defending.
Yeah, and stopping people from going further in the playoffs, man. I'm just saying, man, y'all. I appreciate.
All I'm saying is Rondo's strengths. And listen, Rondo's a baller, bro. He deserves his credit. And he plays winning ball, which contributes to championships. I'll give you that. But I cannot fact of the elite from a point guard perspective if you're not even like.
They're scorers, Richie. They're scorers. Technically, they're shooting guards that get to play point guard. That's what all of these guys are. We glorify them as these ultimate point guards. The new age point guards are just shooting guards. They just small shooting guards playing the point position.
Like who?
Who out here facilitating like that that's putting up 45?
Jalen Brunson.
Stop it, Richie. That's streak.
JB ain't no shooting guard. JB got career high in assists. 7 assists a game, averaging 28.
Look at that, 7 a game. So
28 points.
That's cute. 7 a game.
28 points on a high efficiency.
Man, you judge by the postseason in the NBA.
That's Jalen Brunson's bread and butter. That's what he levels up this game the most.
Man, you judge by the postseason. I'm not knocking Jalen Brunson.
JB is the Mr. Postseason.
No, he ain't. Rondo had the title, playoff Rondo, for a reason.
So does Brunson, honestly, but obviously he doesn't have a ring.
He ain't had that aura that Rondo had in the playoffs, man. Don't do that, Rich.
Yes, he does, bro. Did you see the? Don't make me bring up the stat now.
Playoff Rondo.
Oh my God! Hold on, I got to bring this up before we end this.
I just appreciate players like Rondo, players like Dwayne Wade. Remember, Dwayne Wade wasn't the high profile guy when he came in. It was Carmelo, LeBron, and those guys. I like the guys who people are like, oh, they good too, but they show that they're up there with everybody else. They can play at a high level and effective level. Those are
I
guys.
just want you to look at this stat real quick.
Oh my!
Read it for the people.
I can't believe you put them in the graphic together. But
I didn't put them in. NBA on ESPN did. I didn't make this graphic. Read it.
Jalen Brunson is the first player to start the playoffs with 4 consecutive 30-point games since Michael Jordan. Congratulations to him. One little piece of the
pie. He's doing things since the first time since Michael freaking Jordan. And you're not respecting playoff Brunson?
Yeah, but that makes my point even further. Why LeBron ain't had that? Why LeBron ain't had the first?
He's not Jalen Brunson. That's why
in the playoffs. Like, yeah, I know this whole conversation started with Richie. He thinks that LeBron's better than Jordan. Just lose him. But anyway. See, Parks know what time it is. Playoff Rondo was a different animal, man.
I'm not saying he was not a different animal.
Never missed.
I can still name so many point guards that it's over
in the playoffs. In the playoffs,
as a career.
Yeah. Go to that.
All right. How about this point guard, Tony Parker?
Yeah, of course. See, I like that comparison. He's way better than Rondo in the sense that he did what Rondo did consistently for a long time.
All right, here's the ultimate one.
And more.
Here's the non-champion one that is better than Rajon Rondo when it's all said and done. Who's still playing today? Russell Westbrook.
In the stream.
Mr. Triple-Double.
In the stream.
Are you kidding me?
No. His is all ball hog. Man, do you know half his assists came off missed layups and somebody with a follow?
Oh, you're a Westbrook hater too?
No, you know what?
Oh,
listen, Westbrook
Jason
was-
Kidd, superior. Steve
Westbrook
Nash,
was the
superior. Chris
Westbrook-
Paul, superior.
Rondo took the same path as Jason Kidd. He developed that 3-point shot. Rondo got really good at shooting 3-pointers late in his career. A lot of people don't recognize that. Even with the Lakers, he got really good shooting 3-pointers later in his career, especially when it mattered most.
Chauncey Billups.
No. We ain't gonna go that far.
Kyrie Irving.
Ultimate team player, but no. Kyrie, I mean, yes, absolutely. I mean, we're not gonna debate that.
Iguodala.
Yeah. Now that's one without a championship, but he's still a scorer. Dame Dollar playing defense. Yeah.
So you're saying you rather have a point guard that can facilitate, play defense than a guy that can be the number one option and score.
Rondo in the playoffs impacted every aspect of the game. Every aspect, not an aspect missing. Every part of the game. Offense, defense, steals, manipulation, like every aspect, Richie. He impacted every aspect.
We're naming point guards that are been like more recent point guards, but my man in the chat is quizzing us. I know this answer. Do you know who's the point guard that passed to Karl Malone in the days?
John Stockton.
Hey, look at TD knowing his ball.
Listen, y'all.
John Stockton, underrated. That's a facilitator. Okay, you want to go over the greatest passers of all time?
He was though. Yeah.
Rajon Rondo's not even up there in the greatest passers of all time.
Yes,
You know who's a better passer than Rajon Rondo? LeBron James.
All right, go ahead. You can have it.
And defense.
You can have it. All right, man. We gotta get out of here anyway.
All right, thanks for listening to Wake Up and Ball After Hours. We got to run though. We did a little extra NBA to wrap up the show. All love, man. As you can see, I'm all in on the NBA right now. If you guys want to check me out on 2K, I'm playing 2K on the Rec on PS5. Check me out. We're out here, folks. We love you. Peace out.
Peace.